Hey everybody, how are things? Hope everyone's day is going well. We're going to be working on the Trident today. I am trying to see if I can get the cat to stay in a bed out here, but we'll see. But Victoria is out here. If she starts to kind of become an issue, where she's walking around outside of like my general. No, see, you're already trying. Come here. Come here. Oh man. The internet loves you. Okay, the internet loves you. Oh, we gotta. Oh, here. We can put the table away. There, we put the table down. See? Now the internet can see you. They all love you. Everybody loves you. We're gonna be working on the Trident today. I was trying to see if we could get her acclimated with being out here, but she still wants to like travel around and be a problem. I'm like, if you just want to come out here, lay in a bed and hang out, I can even set up a little cat camera. I was gonna do it up on the shelf here, but I realized I don't really have the space for it. And if she wanted to jump down, there's no easy way for her to do that. So we didn't set that up today. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try to start getting her more used to being out here. And that way, when we're on stream, maybe we can, you know, have her out here. But I think for right now, there you go. I think for today, Mrs. Beans, I think you're gonna have to go inside. Yep. She wants to just love everything. So I'm sorry, my dearest, but it is back inside the house for you. I love you. Have a good day. I'll be back in a bit. I'm sorry. Yeah, so she wants to travel out into the rest of the area of the garage, and that doesn't work because it's not safe. We should say. So, anyways, we're gonna keep rolling on this thing. I tried. Sorry, it only came to my mind like earlier today that I should maybe try to make it so the cat can be out here, but I just don't trust that she could stay behind me. So, I don't know. We'll work on it. A soon TM maybe on that. Also, I moved my camera accidentally, it seems. So, is there an easy way for me to reach it to fix it? No? Nope. Okay. Well, it's just, I'm not in the center of the frame, but I guess it's okay for you guys. So, all right. Last time we figured out that we had the wrong parts, so I did print the right parts in case for some reason we do need them. So these are the correct replacement parts for the stealth burner. So yeah, that's a thing. All right. So I think, yeah, we're literally at the print bed, which is super cool. I'm actually really excited for the print bed. Like, I'm unreasonably excited for the print bed. So let's go ahead and get the print bed on, which means I gotta find it. I don't know where the print bed actually is. Ugh. I'm assuming this big box is the print bed. Let's find out. Build plate. Nice. That's gonna be it. What else we got in this box? Oh, she thick. Oh, she thick. Damn, that build plate's heavy. Wow. Is that Mix 6? Are we working with some Mix 6 up in this house? Also, the not stuck magnet. That's weird. That's a very uncommon thing to see, but yeah. Anyways, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. We got a chat that I have not rate limited today. Normally we rate limit the chat, but I said, what the heck? Let's have some fun. And yeah, I guess we got to do the peel because we got the silicone heater is on this side. Real nice LDO branded 600 watt heat bed. Clean. With a thermal fuse set to 125C. That's it. Wow. 125C on the thermal fuse. And yeah, that's a thick bed. I think we're gonna leave, we should probably leave the peel on for right now, my assumption would be. That way, as we're handling it, we don't get too much crap on it, because eventually we need to lay that sticker down. So that's a thing. What we will probably, I believe the wires go toward the backside. Yeah. I didn't realize that build plate is so thick. Honestly, I don't know if it needs, I think it's 3/8. That looks like it's a solid 3/8. All right. Let's see here. Just gonna, I gotta set this off to the side for a little bit while we get the instructions sorted out. Oh, okay. So we actually do immediately have to go right into doing the magnetic sheet. I really don't know if I want to do that. I think I want to get it onto the printer first. Yeah, because I'm going to touch it a bunch. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we follow the instructions, or do we just do our better judgment and say no? There might be an LDO addendum for this. Let me make sure there isn't an LDO addendum for this. Page 140. Oh, nope. It wants me to do that. Okay. I guess we'll do it now. Putting on the plate. Wait on the build plate for last. No, putting it on the... No to putting on the build plate in the... One person said yes, the other person said no. I'm going to need more than that. Leave the bed until later. It's best practice. You would also put on the mag sheet, flip it topside down, then put some weight on it, and let the sheet adhesive cure for a day or two. It adds too much weight. Now it just gets heavier. A lot of people are saying do it now. So I guess we'll do it. Yeah, all right, we'll do it now. That means I don't think I have alcohol out here. No, it doesn't appear that I do. So I'm gonna run inside real quick. I know exactly where the alcohol is inside. I will pet the cat for you guys as well, because she, I'm sure she's sad about not being able to be out here. I'm sorry, Mrs. Beans. I apologize for not allowing you out here. Ooh, I thought I knew where my alcohol was. It should have been right next to the resin printers, and it's not. Ah, there it is. It's on the other side of my desk. Okay. There's a big jet flying overhead. And for those who don't know, I don't live in a flight path. Okay. So her full name is Victoria Beans. No. No, I just call her Mrs. Beans. I don't know. I have funny names for animals. It's fine. All right. So I guess we're going to do this now, much to my dismay. I would normally say that we wait until we're done so that we don't get a bunch of fingerprints and crap all over this, but the internet wants to see it now, so we're going to do it now. Oh, that's so pretty, though. I don't want to cover this up. God, also, that top-down camera just doesn't look right. I can never get it right compared to... What if I just hit default? What happens when I hit default? It's still too dark. Let's up the bright. No. I think the brightness too much makes it look rough. Why are you so dark? You're not dark on the screen. Why is it? Whatever. We're gonna leave it like that. Say that's okay. Sorry, guys. I wish that had... All right, people saying wait until I'm done. People saying do it now. What are we... What's the deal? Catlet. We doing it now or are we doing it later? I'm gonna let one of my mods decide. What's the plan? Just waiting for chat to get caught up. I want to do it later. I did mine at this step. Was a pain. I'd wait. All right, we're gonna. You don't deserve the peel right now, internet. All right, everybody says wait. All right, we're getting a lot more weights. Magnet now, bed later. I'd wait and do the bed later. All right, we're gonna wait. We're gonna go and wait. So, which is what I would do. I would wait till the end to do it. We don't care about that. We don't care about that because those are all pre-installed. What the Sam Hill is this? 144. Grant edging us with the peel. You know that's what you want out of me anyways. There's a ZN stop somewhere. Well, does it tell me to actually put the build plate on the dang printer? Clean the plate, apply the plastic, heater application, none of that. That's the thermal fuse. No. So we have not actually been told to apply it to the machine yet. So I'd have a really double mic. Is there two of me coming through right now? There shouldn't be. Double mic. Is there an echo? Am I creating a bit of an echo? She just wants to see Magneto X. Yeah, the Magneto X is behind the camera. It's been there for a few weeks. I just couldn't tell anybody about it. Sorry, guys. I wish I could tell you about it, but I wasn't allowed to. Media embargoes be what they are. I also cannot move it. It weighs like 30-something kilos on its own. So, yeah. Okay. All right, so we have other stuff. The bed actually doesn't go on right now. And in fact, I should probably, I'm going to put it onto the Prusa. Yeah, I'm going to set it onto the XL here. By the way, we did fix the XL issues. It just apparently fixed itself, which is only a little bit upsetting to me that I couldn't actually figure out what it was. And when I went on with support, yeah, there wasn't a problem. It worked totally fine. Support had me check a couple of things, and it threw the error once, but then it was fine otherwise. I talked about this in Print Fix Friday, for those that are wondering as well. And yeah, myself nor support could figure out exactly what was causing the issue. And so what we decided on was that, well, it's working. And so let's let it keep working, because why not? And then if we do run into problems, then since it is documented, we can easily take care of it later. So my machine was not recognizing the puppy boards on it, which I guess those are the daughter boards, or what Prusa calls their daughter boards. So, yep, that was my issue. So now we know. But for some reason, after a few power cycles, it went away. So we don't know what the actual cause of the problem is. We just know that it did. Okay. Apply the required force to fully seat the pulley in the printed part. Interesting. So, all right, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. They're using the teeth on this GT2 idler as a way to lock stuff in. That is really curious. I've never seen that done before. I wonder where that came from. Like, whose idea that was. All right, required force, so. I didn't know I needed a hammer, so I just got like the back end of a screwdriver. Hold on. Of course, everything is cold right now. Cold for me. It's like 67 degrees. Go ahead, meme it up. You can the motion that I'm doing behind your backs. Yeah. Meme it up. I'm not even looking at the comments, and I know some of you are already being inappropriate. Oh wow, they're not. Amber's here. Amber's here. Hi, Amber. Amber's at work today. Don't tell anybody. Huh. This really sucks. I should have gotten a bench vise. I didn't realize that I had to do this because I'm not reading ahead. Even though I keep getting yelled at for not reading ahead, I'm not. At this point, I'm just doing it. I'm not doing it just to protest people. Yeah, this thing is a bit of a bugger to get in there, isn't it? I could just heat the piss out of it with a blowtorch. Wait, why don't I just use this like a heat set? Why don't I just like heat this up with a soldering iron and push it in? Wouldn't that work? I think that would work. Chris Catlin says no. I'm getting some ellipses with the no. So that's not only a no, that's a no with prejudice. Jeez. Well, it's going in. I should have gotten, I mean, I've got hammers in here. They're just not here, right? There we go. Well, almost. Almost. That's probably good enough. Honestly, I hit it like it owes you money, Steven Z says. I used that in a business meeting today. I was helping somebody fix a full-color sandstone 3D printer. And I said, you need to hit it like it owes you money. And the person that I was meeting with absolutely lost their shit. It was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious that they were having trouble containing laughter. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Because to me, it's always good when you can make others laugh for something that is just so very, you know, normal. I saw that I need this pin, so I have the pin. Ow. I also need a micro switch. Oh, also, fun thing. We have confirmed it is a humidity issue of why I've been having issues with my parts not sticking out here. So we're going to be reorganizing. The XL's got to go inside, much to my dismay. So I'm going to have to do some prints with it in there, but it means I have to move printers in and out of the house, which is really difficult with how bad my back is. I am looking for a micro switch, which means there's probably an electronic kit down here. Let's see. It's the Nevermore kit. It would be really cool if it told you what boxes everything was in. Like, I understand that that's like not the idea of the Voron, but it would be really nice if that's what the instructions told me. Let me just make sure there's not a specific LDO addendum for this. I'm on 144. Follow only the installation of the 5mm shaft. Ha! All right. So I'm not missing things. It's the LDO addendum. It's the LDO addendum. The LDO addendum says not to do that. Okay. Now this is not carved out in the middle. Don't you have a trolley? No. And I don't really have the space to move one through anyways. It's a multi-person job. All right, let's see here. So we need to find the grub screws. So they're are theoretically some grub screws. Yep, M4x6, maybe, sure. We shouldn't need both. I think one should be more than adequate, so we'll just put one in for now. Oh God, almost lost it. You saw that live action over here, live action. Let's see. Ooh, and I got the screw with the right size Allen key the first time. Yeah, isn't that such a good feeling, man? Isn't that a good feeling when you're just like picking up a random, hex key and it's the right freaking size? Oh, Steven Z, I know who that is. That I need to run to meetings, but make sure to tell me to have a cookie at some point. Well, Zura says eat a cookie. Well, I don't know what kind of cookie that he wants me to eat. I mean, so we can do it. We can do it. I just don't know what kind of cookie we're having here, Do I have to have a nut bar and a cookie? Is that what we have to do before we get like too deep into this? Because like I can do it. Ow. I can do it. It's no big deal. Oh, look at me. You boys never said no to cookies, all right? All right. I think that Zerno's sweet chocolate nut bars would be better with a Samoa. So I guess I will be back. I will go get a box of Girl Scout cookies because I got a package of Girl Scout cookies and I was just told by the sender to eat one. So I'm gonna go get a box of Girl Scout cookies. Because how can you say no to that? How can you say no to that? I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not. It is radio frequency. You should be able to hear me. Ow. Hits a spool holder. Jeez. All right. Got the goods. We got the goods. Girl Scout extortion cookies. Honestly, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, so we'll do a nut bar first. Okay. And we'll do the Girl Scout cookies next. By the way, I think we're going to start doing weekly streams. Instead of every other week. I think we're just going to do weekly streams. So that's something you're here for. And honestly, I don't know if I'm going to change the time. I think I really do like this time slot. I know that technically we're up against Modbot. But in thinking about it, there's no reason that that people... It kind of is what it is, right? So, yeah. Anyways... I'm gonna mute myself. If you guys have any snacks or if you have any water, when was the last time you had a drink of water? Honestly, it was probably the last time you remembered to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't. But yeah, if you got a snack, grab your snack. We're gonna have a nut bar since that was the joke for this build, that there are nut bars, and I was kindly asked to have a Girl Scout cookie by the individual that sent them. So, by the way, I always accept treats of sweets. So, if you want to send cookies and crap to my house, I'm totally here for it. Anyways, I'm gonna have a little bit here, and I'm gonna mute myself so you don't have to hear that nonsense. All right, we had the nut bar. Now it's time for the SMOA. What things can we get Grant to eat on stream? Oh, yeah, that might be problematic. Grant fighting the printer to be properly in frame. I mean, I can just kind of do that. Honestly, if anything, I'm fighting the camera because I hit it when I was out here the other day working on the Piopoly Magneto X. Anyways, official Girl Scout cookie. I don't think I've had an official Girl Scout cookie in years. So I'm going to mute myself and enjoy this. Enjoy your snacks if you have them. Man, those are so good. Those are so good. Those are so good. Man, I might have to have another one, but we will do that a bit later. See, it's important to reward yourself. Oh God, I messed that up. Well, it's important to reward yourself when you hit milestones. So, I think it is important to not eat all the snacks right now. We can reward ourselves later with more cookies. Eh? I'm here for that. I'm kind of here for that. All right. So, let's just make sure. Yep. Our screw is good. Oh, it's Wago time or Wago time. Hey, Chris, where are your Wagos? There's a joke in our Discord. By the way, if you do want to join and support us, $10 tier higher gets you access to the super secret Patreon Discord where we talk about all this stuff. I am doing the inverter electronics, so things are going to be a little bit different for me. And I honestly don't know what is different. But yeah, Chris, where are your Wagos? Where are they, Chris? Huh? Where are they? Where are the Wagos? By the way, that is a complete inside joke. I'm not being mean. It's just an inside joke. He lost his Wagos for a long... I don't think he ever found them either. They lost his Wagos for a while. Hilariously, I got to figure out where the Wagos are in my kit. Wait, why do I still have ball bearings? Huh. Did I ever print those U-shaped parts? What U-shaped parts? You'll need them for the din rail mounting. Oh, I should have. These? I thought maybe I didn't print the right parts. If I didn't, I didn't, and well, we'll deal with it. But these Wagos go onto the bed. I know that these ones are for the bed. Worst comes to worst, I have to do some more prints, and we have to end up cutting this one a little bit early. The ones that the din rail gets shoved into. These? That is the size of a din rail, so I might have done the wrong ones. Oh well, might have done the wrong ones. I gotta find the Wagos, because that was making fun of Chris. I can't find mine either, so. Ow. Let's see. Those are PCBs. Terminal blocks. No, those aren't going to be the Wagos. This is the terminal block kit. Aha! I got them, but there's less than I'm expecting. Yeah. I only have 2. I think I need 3. Sending a pic in Discord. Dang. Do I not have enough Wagos? I might not. Yeah, let me check the Discord and see what I'm missing. See what I'm missing in here. No, God, no, I didn't print those. Rip. I didn't print those. So, nope. We'll have to print those, obviously. Oh, did I miss this? Is there an LDO addendum for this? And I'm a big stupid ding dong. There is an LDO addendum. Good job, whoever saw it. Okay, I think I have that part. Hope I have that part. Dang it, I don't know if I actually have that part. It's fine. It's just Wagos. I'm sure I'm missing pieces. Like, it comes as no surprise to me that I would miss pieces. Oh God. And I think that that's fair for most builds, right? Assume that you're going to be missing some pieces. Is that the LDO addendum part? No, that's not the right piece. I know I printed it. I know I'm not that dumb. I'm pretty dumb, but I'm not that dumb. I don't know if I know where it is. We might just have to skip over this, which in reality is not that big of a deal. So if I can't find it, I can't find it. We're just gonna have to skip over it. But we are gonna start getting to the point where I will struggle to find pieces because my organization is probably not the best. Yeah, the LDO piece just looks like 2. Oh, wait. Ah, this is the real one. Crap. That's the real one. Where's... Ah! Hold on. Hold the phone. Yeah! That's it. Let's go. By the way, for those that don't know, we are doing an LDO Trident 300 sponsored by LDO. Thank you guys for sending over that machine. This is the LDO addendum for anybody that doesn't have it. So, yeah. All right. So, C wiring guide for your specific printer. Okay. Okay, do the Wagos just like sit in there? I guess they do. Now, okay. I like that these are actually also branded. I'll be sure to send the Grant the STL for that. Yeah, thanks. I don't know if I forgot to print the part or I just can't find it. Honestly, it's a 50-50 shot. I never had like real Wagos before. I always buy the generic ones for my projects because ultimately it doesn't matter. Okay, got this one on there. And yeah, this is an LDO Trident 300 for those that don't know. I saw Mr. M. Don asked about it. Oh, that's so nice. All right. Nothing to say what we're supposed to do with them, so we're just gonna, I don't know, put it off to the side, I guess. All right. We need the F extrusion, so that is gonna be the Shouty. I think there's another addendum here. 147. The bed frame extrusions will vary from the 175 shown in the design. Well, this is that, yeah, it's about 8 inches. No, 200. Where's my tape measure? I always keep a tape. Oh, it's over by the damn Magneto X. This is whatever. Who's calling me? Oh, I'm streaming. Damn it. Oh well. All right, so M5 by 16. Okay, we have one tapped side, so we're looking at M5 by 16 button head, cap screw. Hey, I'm streaming. I'll call you back. Yep, see it. Sorry, I know if I didn't answer it, he would leave me a long voicemail. It's just easier for me to answer and tell him I'm streaming. Yes, there are only two. I feel like that's whatever, man. Whatever, man. All right, that. I really do like this red color. Honestly, I was a little uneasy about the red color when I first decided on it, because I mainly did it because I didn't want someone to think that I was copying Joel. Because a blue frame makes a lot more sense for us as a company. Oh, I see. We're good. I was having an existential crisis about sizing there for a second. But no, we're good. I did it right. I was reading it wrong. Anyways. Yeah. All right. So let's get that one in there. Nice and tight. All right. God, I really like having this printed manual. I want to thank Kali again for that, dude. Like, pro level work right there. All right. So 2 M5s and an M3. That's how it is on both of these. So I'm going to need 6 M5s, 3 M3s. 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, and... Nope. Another one jumped out. Don't you hate when that happens? Another one jumps out on you? Isn't that the worst? It's the worst. And a couple of M3s. So we need 3 M3s. Okay, the M3s go in first, and the M5s go in after it. I'm guessing the bed mounts to this. And then that might mount to, I don't know. Yep, that was backwards. Okay, and last one. And then we do... Okay, so these two are just a hair different. Whoops. Can probably just slide these in. Probably be easier to slide them in. Yeah, it's easier to slide them in. There's that. One goes in there, and another one goes in. Oh, now orientation starts to matter. Oh, yeah. TS, are all these using the same shade of red, or are some of them off? They are. There's some of them that are slightly off, but I also think the lighting has something to do with it, that we're using really weird lighting in here. So it looks good when it's all together, but yeah, I think some of the extrusion colors might be a little different. Now orientation starts to matter on these. So we're gonna go ahead and get 2 M3s, 2 M5s, We're on page 149 for those that are following along at home. Okay, and then there are M5s that go on this side. I like the red. It's growing on me. It has nothing to do with the fact this printer's made me bleed 3 times already. But I do like the red. And the cool thing is, because it's a Voron and these are 2020 extrusions, color, I can change the dang color, which is super cool. I can just change the dang color. I can cover the rails and make it look even cooler. Okay. Now who's calling me? Give me a second. Hey, this is Grant. I'm doing good. I'm actually live streaming on YouTube. Can I call you back? Okay, take care. I swear, the only thing I really have to do in life, and I know a lot of you that run your own businesses know this already, but if you are ever don't have anything to do and you're looking for things to do, just put yourself in a meeting. Just put yourself, I don't care what you do in that meeting, put yourself in the meeting. Because all of a sudden, your phone's gonna start ringing. Those were both people that know my personal cell phone number, so that's an interesting one. These are some NSKs. I think these are the NSKs. Let me just make sure this is where the NSKs go. Okay, we don't have any addendums for a while. So let's open up these boxes. Oh, those are really pretty. I don't know about anybody else, but I find like properly engineered ball bearings. Oh, all right. Hold on. We gotta take a look at. Oh, hold on. I gotta get you guys a better shot of this. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Enhance. We're gonna go full on enhance. Look at this ball bearing though. Focus. Thank you. I'm gonna back. You're a little too close. Back away. Just a little bit. Look at that thing, man. That is so cool, and it's a it can kind of wiggle, I guess. I don't know of a great way to show it to you, but yeah, the whole like center section can wiggle. These are super cool ball bearings. That is super cool. Then yes, I'm using optical zoom. You're welcome. NSK is a brand name. There are some somewhat questionable brand names in the bearing game. If you ever want to find really weird brands, yeah, there are some brand names that you can't say without getting in trouble these days in the bearing world. They make great bearings, but there are some interesting names in the bearing game. Almost a Heim joint. Yeah, a Heim joint's probably the right way to say it. It's very much like a Heim joint. But yeah, super cool. Super cool on the bearings. And like, yeah, I'm just a turbo geek for this kind of stuff, and I love things that are like properly, interestingly engineered. And this is one of those things, man. And like, LDO didn't go through the effort to hide anything, right? These are NSK bearings. The branding is very present and open. We can see it. There's no hiding it. That's how you know that they make a good product. Because otherwise, why would LDO show us the brand? NSK must make a good product because there's no other reason to show us the brand. So, super cool. M3x6. It's just into plastic. Okay. Where the frig are those? M4x6? M3x6. These. All right. Gonna need 9 of them? Yeah, 9 of them. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6. God. Some days. Am I the only one that has like trouble trying to count stuff that are like in their hand or count zeros on something? I have such an issue. Like when I'm looking at a number to figure out what number it is based on the amount of zeros, I can't always focus on what zeros it is, you know? And yes, this is an older Rev A kit. I don't really know what the differences are between the Rev A and the newer kits, but it's a Rev A kit. So that's what we know. This bearing is also not all the way in. Yeah, I don't like bolting directly into plastic. It makes me incredibly uncomfortable. But there you go. New Rev C have clipper screens. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this manual is printed by Kali, who's a fan. Actually hand-delivered it to me at Smurf, and I made him sign it, which is super cool. I love the fact that I have a signed manual. And his reaction was just like, I don't want to sign it. But I'm like, dude, people want me to sign things, and I don't think that I deserve it. You did something super, super cool. You used your professional skills. Like, he does this stuff professionally. I said, you used your professional skills to make me what is quite possibly a super, super cool handmade gift. You need to sign it. Hilariously, that was the only handmade gift that I got. Amber got a couple of hand-painted parts by a fan who's a fan of Amber. Which is awesome. She knew that Amber likes certain things and made some super awesome hand-painted parts. Thank you, Allison, if you are watching. I love meeting fans. Like, seriously, and if you guys are in the Tampa Bay area and you happen to see me around, just come up and say hi. If you're not in the Tampa Bay area and you see me at a convention, and I'm not filming, please don't interrupt when we're filming, but come up and say hi. Absolutely love talking with people. It is the favorite part of my day. Get a photo. I always carry Sharpies on me, so if you want me to sign something, I'm happy to sign something. Absolutely love meeting fans in person. It is one of my favorite things to do. Because, you know, being a content creator, people think it's easy, and it's not. It's actually quite difficult. And we get a lot of hate. And a lot of channels do. We get a lot of hate, especially when we put out videos like we did a week ago. Which is funny, because that video is 100% fact. You want to know a fun fact about that video? That's the bamboo log video, for those that are wondering. That video has the lowest viewer retention, average viewer retention rate of any video on our channel. And we get to see that. We can actually see what the viewer retention rate is. It is 3 minutes lower than our regular retention rate. And I know why that is. It's because people are coming in, they're getting up, they're not even watching the video. They're coming in to just post a hate comment, and then they leave. That is exactly how that works. And so our average viewer retention goes down. Which is just like hilarious to me that people feel some type of way that they're going to leave a mean comment without even watching the video first. Yeah, I lost a lot of money on that video, but that's okay. It wasn't ever about the money. It was about telling the truth. So, yeah. TS says, does kit come with a load cell? Allison is watching. Sweet. Does this kit come with a load cell bed leveling sensor, or is it clicky? It comes with a clicky. I think we're going to go to a beacon, maybe. Like one of those eddy current probes. That would be fun. I don't know. Going to do something. All right, got the first 3 in. These suck. These take a while to put in. So if you are doing this at home, or you're just watching me bored of when's he going to do something cool, I'm sorry, these take forever. But yeah, we're going to absolutely move away from the clicky probe. Right now, it's got an optical sensor, right? Proximity switch, yes, I think it's an optical sensor. But, yeah, anyways. Yeah, that's a fun fact about that video. But yeah, now that that video is over, so like that was the last video that was like banked. We had filmed that video a while ago, and I was just waiting for it to go out. I wasn't adjusting my content schedule to post a video. So now that video is out, one, I have to film a new video for next week, which I haven't done yet. I am debating if we're gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it on the bamboo hot end upgrade from E3D, the official licensed product one. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll see, but that's the current plan is to do that. And mainly that's because I wasn't thinking ahead of time, and I don't really have a good video that I want to do, and I think that would be a good video. But yeah, I get very stressed about what to film sometimes, and it's why I want to do more streaming, because streaming is really easy comparatively. Like, yeah, I have to entertain at the same time, which means that things will take longer. So whatever time you see me for doing builds, like when we're building a printer, or maybe we'll do a Magneto X video next week. Should we do a Magneto X video next week? That might make sense. Kind of talk about experiences as a beta tester. That would be kind of cool. That'd probably be better content-wise too. Because I don't think anybody else other than Teaching Tech has a Magneto X video out yet. So I think the Magneto X might be better. The only problem with the Magneto X is it is effing heavy. Like, it is effing heavy. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. I've had some problems, but I know that they're caused by the humidity that's out here. Otherwise, I've really enjoyed the machine. We're having some fun input shaper problems with it right now, because it can't do input shaping like regular printers. So that's kind of funny. And we don't yet have the commands that we need to do to run it. But I really do like the machine. Its stock input shaper profile is more than fine. Andrew Rogers with the $10 asking, are we there yet? No, damn it. Put your seatbelt back on. We're not there yet. Yes. T asks how the bamboo machine has been treating me since I fixed it. Dude, that thing has been running like a Swiss watch. It's been running really, really good. It ran the parts, the replacement carriage parts. I don't know if we're ever going to use them, but I did print them out. And it actually looked a little rough, so that's interesting. But yeah, since I fixed it, it's been running really well. I don't really have any complaints about the hardware specifically. I can complain about like lack of right to repair and all that, but from a outward consumer perspective, I think the machine's running well. T says third time's charm, but you have to remember that machine came to me broken from a fan, and we were told if we could fix it, we could keep it. Basically, is how that worked out, and we did fix it. Costs us about $50 to do it as well, so it's not too bad. Seabass, don't make me say it again, or I will swear I will turn this car around. Yeah, you know what's up. You know what's up. Yeah, the Magneto X uses a load cell on the hot end. So it's really, really good for bed level. It's similar to how the XL behind me does it. Grant's not the only one fielding work calls during stream. Dude, Mr. T-Brum, you are like 10 minutes behind, I think. I think that call came in like 10 minutes ago. Beard Bucket says nozzle probe should really become much more standard IMO. I don't care how fast I can build a mesh if it's not the actual print surface. Dude, I totally agree with that. I would love to see more printers using load cells. This piezoelectric, so that's what load cells are. They're normally piezoelectric discs of some sort, or some sort of piezoelectric strain sensor. They're cheap as chips. The hardest thing with them right now is mounting them, right? If you can get a way to mount it properly, you can install them on any printer. But most printers hard mount the hot end. And to add that on, you have to offset the hot end a little bit, which will change the print volume of the machine, right? So you might lose a little bit of X travel. So, yeah. T says, do you think the X1 Plus firmware will allow custom printer dimensions people can make a custom larger scale bamboo. Why would you? I wouldn't do that. I would use like a big tree tech board if I was going to make a custom larger scale bamboo. Like, why use lockdown hardware to do that? There's no point. Clipper is, and like, so the Magneto X is my first ever experience with like bone stock clipper. I prefer it, and in fact, it's, from what we can see, it's pretty safe. So obviously do your own testing, but it passed what we needed it to pass to be on a local network. So that's super good. But yeah, I don't see a point in using a proprietary closed source solution when a open source solution is a much better option, or something that's more affordable. Gosh, the bamboo stuff is so expensive. Like, it's really freaking expensive. All right, so these pieces go on like this. And I'm just gonna push that out of the way. We're using M5 by 10 for this. Gonna need 6 of those. 2, 3. 2, 3. Beautiful. Voron Phoenix. Dude, I would love to do a Phoenix, but I honestly think that they're somewhat impractical. I think a lot of people look at it and say, big printer must have, without really understanding how big of a freaking printer it is. It is massive. The Voron Phoenix is absolutely massive. Now, if you have a use case for it, by all means, build it. Another phone call? Are you kidding me? That one says scam likely, so we're not answering it. But if you want to build a Voron Phoenix, by all means, go ahead. But realize it does not fit through a standard door. It does not fit into a room, right? Unless you have like double doors, or you have like a sliding glass door that you could bring the printer in and out through. Wherever you build that printer is where it lives for the rest of its life. Unless you decide you want to take the damn thing apart to move it. Now, don't get me wrong, it is a super cool printer. I would love to build one, but I don't know where I would put it, right? Oh, come on. Find your hole, please. That's what she said. Oh, come on. Really? Am I using the wrong size? No, M5 by 10. God, these things only get like nothing. There's nothing coming through. I might need to go to a longer bolt for this. I don't know why they're so short, but. Why is that not going in? That's so weird. Oh, yeah, you need 220 to power the bed. That's right. Which I happen to have in my garage, but, you know. I'm going to try a different bolt. Let's see if that's the problem. We're just free. What the hell's going on? Why are we just free spinning? Oh, you know what? I can't do a stream next week, so maybe not next week, but the week after. Damn it. Yeah, I got an event next week on Wednesday that I have to go to. We will try to stream pretty much every Wednesday that we can. Maybe I'll just do a Thursday stream next week. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. I don't actually know how I'm going to do that now that I said it. But Synapse Summit is here in Tampa next week, so I got to do that. There it goes. All right, finally, I got it to catch. Boy, that wasn't. Adam Phantom is asking how the Voron guide compares to a Prusa guide. This is so much harder than a Prusa build. Oh, it's so much harder. Like, Prusa holds your hand. Prusa absolutely holds your hand. And I think I've kind of gotten used to that. And I like it, to be clear. Like, I don't mind having my hand held for builds like this. I think it's actually pretty appropriate for a first timer. The Voron manual does not hold your hand whatsoever. You are on your own. Wait, that one doesn't go here. Stop it. Stop it. That's the wrong one, Grant. Yeah, no gummy bears, man. No gummy bears. Okay. All right. That's the atrocity here. What's funny is that LDO could actually put a bag of gummy bears in here. They just don't. But I guess there are some restrictions with food products and all that. Thomas says, hey, we hold your hand. Yeah, I mean, I hate that I have to rely on chat and you guys to help out, because I don't think that's immediately fair to those that... Did you just strip... I just stripped one. These bolts are really short. Like, they're really freaking short. Yeah. This one's just clicking in there. Let me see if I can put something under it to help pry it up. I got this one nice and tight. Maybe it just won't matter. No, something's not right there. Am I sure this is a 10 mil, not an 8 mil? I'm not 100% certain, but I did take it out of the M5x10 bag. So, you know, I don't even see M5x8s in the button head size, so I think I can be reasonably confident in that. M5x14, but no, it definitely says M5x10. What likely this means is that my overhangs aren't great. So, yeah. Kit says it wouldn't be Tampa if something wasn't stripping. Kit's got the right idea. Nope. That one is not going to play ball, so we are going to go ahead and pull it out. That's my second one that I've had issues with. Very interesting. Are these Z lead screws built into the motor? Yes, they are. This is a one-piece setup here. I just stripped another one out. What the hell, man? Something here isn't the right size. Another one just stripped out. Oh, I think I see the issue. Hold on. I think I see the issue. and it's with the hardware. It looks like the bolts might not be long enough. Hold on. The chamfer on the bolt. I do have the right T-nuts. It's the only T-nuts in the kit. No. What the heck, man? All right, let's... I think the plastic part might be a bit too thick. Like it's... Yeah, the top surface feels rough. I'm going to swap the bolt from the front that fits great in the front to the back and see if it fits well in there. I can get it somewhat. I think the part's a little bit too thick. Let's see if I just grab a random bolt, put it in the front. Tightens just fine. Okay, so my part's a little too thick. That's the issue. All right, that is solvable. We can solve that. Not very safely, but we're just going to solve it. Remember, kids, cut towards your chum, not your thumb. So this is one of the reasons that, like, heat the bolt and push it down. We're not going to do that. We're just going to come in, scrape off a little bit of plastic. It's okay. So the bamboo is clearly over extruding here. And so we just need to, well, take care of that. There are sandhill cranes in my backyard going crazy. We love them, though. They're good. I hear an eagle, too. So I guess the other one was probably over extruded a little bit as well. This is, you know, kind of the problem with a printed parts kit like this, where you have to print your own parts. It is very, very difficult if you don't have a printer that is printing just dead nuts on. Got Band-Aids, Grant. In fact, I do have Band-Aids. I had a subscribe and save for Band-Aids even. No. I might have to do my brother's idea because I don't want to keep waiting for this. I'm gonna plug in the soldering iron just in case. Because, yeah, we might need to push these in a little bit. It's not the holes, Chris. It's the flat surface. It's the flat surface here that's too thick. So, I mean, heating up the bolt and pushing it in a little bit would also solve the same problem. So, Jim says maybe just use a longer screw. I would, but these kits are designed to not have that amount of spare parts. T says, Grant, try taking the T-nut out and sandwich it down to see if the bolt sinks in a little, then pull it back out. I could use sandpaper, but yeah, we would be here for a little bit. So I think the heat option is probably not only a reasonably safe option, but it's a fast option. Don't try this at home. Please. Please don't. I guess unless you absolutely have to, then I guess, yeah, you can. Otherwise, please don't do this at home. Tezza says I would use a Dremel. Not many people have Dremels, so, and I do. I've got a couple, but I think it's kind of unfair to use that tool because not everybody has it. You have to have a soldering iron to do this, to do these kits, because you have to use the heat set insert tool. So I think it's fair to assume that the average person would have one of these that's doing these kits. So I'm just heating it up, moving it around to help kind of soften the plastic, hopefully get a little bit more heat in there as well. It's definitely working for reference. And so the other thing that we have to point out here is this is because my printer did a bad job. This is 100% on the bamboo. So yeah, basically the part's too thick. So we have some tolerance issues on the bamboo. We tried to cut it down with a knife. That didn't work. So now we're just kind of heating up the bolts with the soldering iron here to try to get this fixed. That should hopefully be enough. It doesn't need much. It just needs a little bit. So we'll see if that's enough. Beautiful. Great. That's a great method. 100%. That method worked beautifully. So if you do have that problem, heat up the bolt, kind of wiggle it around some. It'll drop the screw in ever so slightly. That'll be enough for you to grab and pick up your heat set, and you're done. Or not your heat set. It'll be enough to pick up the T-nut, and you're done. That's awesome. That was a good idea from my brother, who's more of traditionally, I'm just going to beat things with hammers to get them to work. Sorry, John. You know I'm not wrong. But that's the thing when you trust a 3D printer to do a job like this, right? 3D printers are not precision manufacturing devices. And sometimes you need more precision than what they're able to produce. Mind you, they can be precision. We just generally don't see them as that. Oh, that is so cool, dude. That's so freaking cool. Of course, nothing on my machine is lined up right now, but still freaking cool. Okay, this is where those nuts on the bottom are important. So let me get the 3 hex nuts. We're using M5 by 16s here. Page 156 of the manual for those that are following along. Let me make sure I don't have another LDO addendum. My next one is 158. Okay. Andrew Rogers says no percussive maintenance, hashtag unsub. Well, sorry. You missed the percussive maintenance earlier. We beat parts on the printer earlier. You missed it. That's not on me. If you're here for the percussive maintenance, you missed it. You're too late. Whoop. There goes the nut. Okay. So cool. So freaking cool how that works, dude. So freaking cool. All right, one more nut in the bottom. I was hoping to do the inverted electronics mod, but I think I forgot to print some of the pieces, or I forgot to print all the pieces, and I'm a ding-dong. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get to that today. But yes, the intention is to do the inverted electronics mod. Wow. There's some backlash. I guess I didn't tighten those bolts down a bunch. Maybe. Yeah, there's some wiggle in it. All right. Yeah, I think I forgot to do that, and I feel kind of stupid if that's actually what happened. All right, now is when we put the build plate on. I think I was supposed to cut these earlier. I don't know. We're gonna leave these. We're gonna leave them. Don't put it there, Grant. Then you're blocking you're blocking the view of the people. It's the people's printer, really. Oh, I thought I could pull the axis down. The weight of the build plate takes care of the backlash. That makes sense. F says I should do a gnawing of the pieces. I should, but I'm not gonna. Want to be real clear. There's a lot of time put into this, and honestly, I don't know if that's within my patience abilities right now. There's no way that just sits down there like that. No way. Absolutely not. No chance. No, there's got to be something here. 58. Use M3 by 20 instead. But that's not what I asked for. Okay. All right, so this is page 158 for those that are following along at home. I don't know if I already said that. We're on page 158. I guess I don't see how this works. I could be wrong. You can cut the excess belt, just leave a few inches. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Oh, there are spacers, and I didn't see it. Son of a... I didn't see... So when I was looking at it, the frame was blocking my view. I didn't notice the freaking spacers. Oh, like a big stupid idiot. I missed... That's why I'm like, why isn't this working right? It's the M4 knurled nuts. Yeah, my view was blocked. I didn't see it. This makes way more sense. It makes way more sense this way, guys. Who knew? This is an interesting choice, just to put like some M4 knurled nuts in it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm kind of here for it, but it's weird. Son of a biscuit. Was it Malat that said it first? I think it was. Mallet. I think you win that one, bud. I think you win that one. Alrighty. Oh, that makes way more sense. Gosh. Why don't they put that in the manual? No, they did. I didn't see it on my manual. Ah, wunderbar. Other thing is it has to be like dead on centered. Although I think I got it pretty decent. Well, I guess when you put the rear one in, they will just kind of self-center. Yeah, it should. Okay. Yeah, it looks way better now. Now there's like some air room, you know? Jeez. It's like you're dancing at Sunday school. Got to leave room for the Holy Ghost. That's a bad joke, especially for those that are traumatized by all that. I can't see it, so we're gonna put the table down a little bit, make it easier for me to see somehow. I don't know if this is gonna help me to see things, but all right, we picked it up. Nice. Okay, I am going to... We'll see how square the frame is first time you bed mesh. I doubt it's that square, to be honest with you guys. I really don't think it's going to be that square. I think it's going to be pretty good. But I think because we did a lot of this on camera, where I'm making a lot of compromises because I have to do it on camera. Yeah. All right. Let's see. The next one I have is 158. Oh, that's where I'm at. Then 162 to 163. So that we might not have the parts for. So, oh God, now I really got to struggle. I like really have to struggle to see you guys now because now the bed's in the friggin' way. All right, I got to put this on there. And okay. Oh. Hold on. I just figured out how this thing works. Okay. I've had this wrong. This Z probe I've had wrong. I've had the Z probe wrong. There's apparently a circuit board for this. I had the The set screw tight. It's not supposed to be tight. I can put the bed in last. Literally, I can just put it in last. There's a circuit board for this. Yeah. There is. There's a ZN stop PCB. Oh. Okay, if I can do the bed last, we're taking that thing off. No, that's going to be in the way. We're going to do the bed last. Pulling it off now. I didn't know. Oh, because it uses the Wago connectors. Not that big of a deal. In the LDO kit, there is a flat ground in. Unfortunately, it looks like the next step in this process is like the extruder, which I'm also not certain that I got right. So I guess we'll see there too. But yeah, there's a PCB for this. And I saw it in the addendum, but I didn't know what it was talking about. So let's pull out the PCBs here. Let's see which one we're working with. There's my ZN stop PCB. Oh, that's so cool. Dude, that is super freaking cool. Let me show this to you guys. So this gets pushed in and activates a little clicky button. There's a little clicky button right there. And it uses this steel pin to do it. Huh. It also uses screws that I don't know which ones go where. So let me put all these boards back in. Close it up. Main. I don't remember where that was. Let me see. M2 by 10. Okay. We need to find screws that are labeled M2 by 10. Self-tapping, also, interestingly. M2 by 10 self-tappers. Nice. Okay. There's a sex bolt mod to this? For anyone that doesn't know, a sex bolt is an actual thing. Like it's a real thing. There are sex bolts and mating screws. It's a thing. But is there like an actual mod that goes along with this? I'm just waiting for someone to be like really immature about it and then get corrected. No, it's an actual thing. Yes, it is. Sex bolts and mating screws. Not in this kit. Oh, sex bolt is... Oh, yeah, you could use a sex bolt for that. Sorry, I just have to laugh a little bit because I know there are people that are not going to know that that is an actual piece of hardware. That is certainly a little bit tougher to go in there. Also known as a Chicago screw. That's correct. Real quick, before I screw this all the way in, it does not appear that my circuit board sits flat. But I guess that might not be an issue, so... Okay. Regular one just uses a pin. Yeah. Yeah, this uses a 5mm pin. That is super freaking cool, dude. That is super freaking cool. Like that, there was some thought process put into this, right? Yeah, if I wanted this to sit flat, I'd have to resolder or solder the switch in, which is fine. I can do that. It's no big deal. I think I have a tap kit from Big Tree Tech, but I don't friggin' remember, dude. I honestly don't remember everything that we have, because a lot of it came from a while back. We'll do mod streams though. There's no point not to. Content, baby. Content. Doesn't that end stop mount on the side of the extrusion? It does. It says it uses M3x20s, but no, it clearly doesn't, because those don't go all the way through. Interesting. That's a fun one. M3x20s don't fit. That might be an error. My part looks different. Okay, we've got a bit of a problem. My part looks different from the pictures. My part doesn't have recesses. The LDO addendum doesn't have anything for page 159. It just says for 158, use M3x20 socket head cap screws for bed mounting, but it says nothing about the probe. So I don't know. Let me just make sure I have the right part. Yeah. Yeah, the LDO part that I have is the correct part. I am using the right part. Interesting. So it won't use those same length screws, which means we gotta look for longer ones. And I have others. Like I've got a whole box of M3 here. But that would pose a bit of a problem. I got M3x30, but I'd probably want to go with by 25. Yeah, I think that's a mistake. I think that's a mistake. I think that's a mistake in the manual. Well, certainly it's missing out of the LDO addendum because it does not take... Yeah, I think an M3x30 is going to be too long. Ultimately, it's not that big of a deal. Well, screw it. I've got M3x30 right here. Let's friggin' try it. All right? But I'm betting it's going to be too long. Yep, too long. 25 would be ideal. I don't see it. Oh, wait. I have M3x25s. I don't... Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and leave this out for now. But I think the LDO addendum should have this at 25. M3x25. So, ooh. Also, my that little thing. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go and leave that off to the side for now. I think that that's just gonna be the easier method for it. Then we have the Wagos. M5 by 10 button head cap screws. Right? These are the ones that go here for the LDO? I think so. They want them all upside down, huh? All right. That I can mount. That is no big deal. That's simple. But yeah, fairly certain that is an issue with the LDO addendum. That's kind of interesting. I could add washers or spacers, but my assumption is we're not going to have enough spare parts to cover those. So I think for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it absent. And if we need to, if we have the spares, we'll probably just cheat and go with the 30s. But if for some reason we don't have the spares, then I will get some stainless 25s out of my collection. Because like any good maker, I have a metric load of metric fasteners. You're welcome for that. Okay. I think the LDO kit uses M3 by 25. It is not in the addendum though. So there is that. We're not going to worry about the wiring. Now we go on to the stealth burner. I am going to get myself another one of those Smoa cookies, though, because those were so effing good. Thank you to my friend Zura for sending those over. I'm going to mute my microphone. If you got a snack, get a snack. If you don't have a snack, go get a snack. And get a drink of water while you're at it. When was the last time you had water? When was the last time you had water? Also, that was bothering the ever-loving crap out of me. I needed to adjust the camera. All right, we're back on it. 62 to 63. Okay. 65 uses the Z chain anchor. I think I printed both. I'm gonna go and we need to put some heat sets in, so turn the heat setter back on. Cable chain anchor. That's that one. I think. Yep, it's this one. Okay, great. Now we got to go ahead and put some heat sets into here, which for this one, it is just 2. I think it was Mitch that said it earlier that I don't have one of those fancy heat set press kits. We opted not to do it because I don't think the average person would do one of these. So I didn't want to do that if the average person wasn't going to either. So I'm kind of glad that we did it this way. I think it's more true to the build. Okay. Couple of heat certs in. Wunderbar. All right. These don't go flush. I was expecting them to go flush. They don't do that. But that's okay. Is what it is. The kids were told everywhere at the time. Yeah, I know. But I can also call the company and be like, hey, I do this for YouTube. Send me things. But I don't want to do that. We might end up doing one. It just will not be for this build. It makes sense to do one at some point, though, so we'll see. Malat says, I envy him this manual. Honestly, my local print-on-demand place requested an absurd price. Well, I will say this was donated to the channel by a fan. He met me at Smurf, so he lives in the UK, and he brought a manual that was like custom printed. It had a custom cover on it. His name is Kali. I asked him to sign it, and I told him that he should do this as a business because I think more people would buy it. But I guess Kali does printing on a professional level for his day job, and so this was just something that he wanted to do. And I was incredibly gracious to get this. And I think that doing it any other way would be a bit of a nightmare, and I will have to order from him the next time I do another Voron kit. Because, yeah, I only have one screen out here, so I can only pay attention to one thing at a time. Does it really need to be exactly 73 millimeters away? Like, seriously? Because I'm not going to get that right. I just want to be straight clear here. I'm not going to get that right. Let's see what is there an addendum for 166? Nope. Nope, but there is an addendum for 167. Leave it kind of loose for now. Okay. Now I'm like, I don't think there's a way I'm going to ever get that right. And quite frankly, I think I'm going to get a lot of other stuff wrong too. Again, this is why I wanted to do this like this, because I think that my experience will be indicative of a regular individual's experience. Look at the right deck cover. That looks like this one here. For some reason, that was in the gantry. Ah, crap, I got a couple of these. Are these the same damn thing? No, they're different. All right, the LDO one is bigger. Okay, got it. Okay, LDO goes... I guess it's back here, theoretically. Yeah, it goes on the same side. Okay. Same deal. By 8s with some T-nuts. No problem. One for rear each corner. Oh, I don't think I have that many. It's weird. There are places where I think the manual holds your hand a lot, and then there are a lot of places where I feel like it doesn't hold your hand at all. Which is kind of funny. Okay. I do like the colors. Yusuf is here. Yusuf helped pick the colors, so of course he's gonna think the colors are fire. If you swap them, the top cover of the electronics bay won't fit. That is really good to know. Let me make sure there isn't another one here for the LDO kit. 160. Nope. Okay, so this must be it for the other side then. I'm going to assume that's right. All right. I know it looks like that I forgot to print out all the pieces for the panel. Yeah. And we are at the point of doing the panel. So I think we have to stop. Is that right? I don't want to stop. I want to keep going, but I think we have to stop because I don't think I've got the inverted pieces printed. I thought I did, but apparently I'm an idiot and I don't have them printed. Yusuf says, I must say, I have really good taste. We had a blast choosing what colors in the Discord. It was true. And yeah, if you guys are hanging out here and want to hang out more with myself and our fans, I am pretty much hanging out live in our Discord almost every single day. We just chill, we hang out, we do video reviews. So if you want to see the videos early, assuming there's not NDAs or things around them, you'll be able to see it that way. In fact, we ask a lot of opinions out of people in the Discord, and I think we have a pretty awesome community. $10 tier higher gets you access, but hey, like if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't. That is incredibly helpful for all of this. It helps the channel, you know, grow. Because yeah, views don't pay a lot. Do I already have this wrong? I'm like dead. Do I already have this wrong? I don't think I do. I think he has it swapped. It's supposed to point to the back. If the opening's supposed to point to the back, then yeah, I got it wrong. Okay. Does mine have the stealth burner? We can find out. Ow. Ack. All right, hold on. Let me, here's what I'm here. We're gonna fold this under since we're done with that. I'm gonna put that there. Yeah, I think I got it reversed too, because right would be my right. It's a lot of wiring. I don't have a lot of tool head building. Skirts, skirts, bottom panel, panels. What page should this be on for the extruder? No, it's actually not in my manual at all. It's a separate manual. Ah, well, that would do it. Stealth burner manual. Well, that would be why I don't have it, kids. Okay, I think we can do it. No, I got it. I got it already, Chris. I pulled it from the addendum. Cause yeah, we can't do this stuff today. So we're gonna leave it there. I'm pretty sure these are backwards. I'm like 99% sure they're backwards. Please do drop the PDF in the Discord. We're gonna put together the hot end extruder doohickey, which means I can probably get rid of the printer for right now, which is what I'm gonna do. I will say, it's a very sturdy frame that does not weigh a lot, which is great. Oh, goodbye. Okay. Set it aside. It's weird not to have a printed manual for this, but we're going to do what we got to do. All right. Let's get all these parts dumped out so I can kind of figure out what I need and what I don't need. That's an orange front cover. We've got a blue fan duct doohickey thing that goes something like that. We've got back panel pieces. I don't think I made this look as crazy as I really wanted it to. I'm going to likely end up redoing the front cover, maybe do it on the XL. There's too much orange in here. Yeah, I don't have enough weird colors in this. I need more weird colors. Alrighty, so you got those pieces. Looks like we're gonna need the Revo. Let's get some heat sets put in and let's get moving on this. What do you guys say? I say we start putting stuff together. All right, so working on this piece. Is this the right piece? It is the right piece. All right, you need a couple of heat sets. Gonna do the heat sets. Need 3 total, it looks like. Mind the manual, some need to be below flush. Okay. Well, that one looks like it's got to go below flush. Just the design of it looks like it needs to be. So we'll do that. Okay. Let me just make sure there's nothing in the LDO addendum. There's a specific LDO stealth burner guide. Let me see what this is. I'm gonna do it this way, I think. All right, more heat sets. I love heat sets. They're just so much fun. Am I the only one that loves heat sets? I love heat sets. Oh, okay, so the LDO stealth burner guide is actually better because I've got that one pulled up too. The pictures are really small and I need the pictures. All right, so we have this panel here. I really don't like all this orange. I kind of want to do more than just this bit of... It's mostly orange. I'll do a different front cover because the front cover doesn't appear that it uses a lot of heat sets, if it uses any at all. So there's 2 on the front. Or wait. Yeah, one goes there, and the other one goes here. Okay. Beautiful. I love heat sets. Honestly, heat sets are just so good. Okay, good. Yeah, so if there's nothing in the front cover, then we're gonna likely look at redoing this. I do really like this orange. Like it's a beautiful orange. It's the Galaxy Orange from Polymaker, who did provide the filament for this. But I want something different. I don't know. We'll play around with that. All right, so then we gotta flip it over. And there are 3 on the back side. Oh, wait, sorry. There's one right here first before we go to the back side. I'm always looking down at the manual like it's going to help me. No, Grant, Collie was awesome and sent it to you, but it's not going to help you for this. Because we don't have the right... he didn't know what we were using, so he didn't include that. There's that one there. One there, and one there. So, yeah, some of these are below surface mount. Okay. I don't know how far you're expecting, but... I guess that's right. It's not immediately obvious to me how deep these needed to be. So I'm just gonna try to send it and see what happens. If we have to come back and make it thicker, we come back and make it thicker. It's no big deal. How's chat looking? You can do the front cover with hex inserts for a different color. Yeah, I might do something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Put the manual to the frame. I'll just move this out of the way, since I guess it's not that useful. Okay, now we have to do this upper one. I thought that was going to be a heat set, but it's going to dump a bunch of these out. But I guess maybe there's a specific order for it. I don't know. Okay. So now we're looking at this part again. Why didn't you have me do it when I had that part? Optional toolhead PCB. I assume we have that. My assumption is we have that. Yep, it is. Okay. All right. Don't burn the... Oh, I'm gonna melt it. There's no way I don't melt it. Okay. Gonna do that. We're gonna come in. We're gonna straighten it back out. Haha. Sweet. All right, so I didn't want to nick this cover, so I put it in at an angle, and then I use an Allen key to drive it straight. So, yeah. We got that done. Good job. All right, so cable chain. We are using the iGoose, which is the 2. It's the 2. So we're gonna need that. Did I print 2 of these accidentally? Am I stupid? Probably. This can just go back there for now. All right. Let's see. It's just the same damn thing. that back in there for now. Yeah, it's just the bottom hole, then the two there, which look like they come in from the top side. Okay. Candidly do. Candidly do. I don't like the smell of styrene burning. I really don't. So I kind of hate the smell of heat sets. I love putting them in. It's just so satisfying, but I really don't like the smell of it. All right, we got this piece, this piece, so, right? This is a different piece. This is the one that was specifically mentioned. Get out of here. Okay. Okay, and then on this piece here, it's like this weird latch thing. Got another heat set. Just like that. Polymaker just is launching like some galaxies, which is pretty cool. That's what I would love to reprint part of this in like galaxy colors. That'd be super cool. Oh, these parts go together. Sweet. I think. Wait, no, there's another piece. No. What freaking piece are you? It's not that. That doesn't fit in there. Is it this piece? Yeah, it's this piece. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. These are not normally the same color. Hey, Chris. If you're still watching, I want to redo this because it's supposed to be a special color, but I hope I can take these apart when we're done. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll put it together, and if it breaks, no, it's gonna break. There's no chance those pieces come apart again. Yeah, I want to do this in a different color. I didn't realize that this was going to be one of the accents. So I think I'm going to try to skip my way past that. See if I can get past it. So I'll kind of wiggle them together like that. We need M3 by 16. You? Nope, that's 25. Oh, there are some M3 by 25s. Where are my 16s? Should have done those hex trays, man. Those hex trays seem like they come in proper. They're right in front of me. They're right in front of me. They're right in front of me. Stupid. I'm gonna see the closest that I can get this to where the screw will grab. Okay, it's that. That's the closest I can get with the screw to grab. That way I can kind of keep moving past it. Ah, crap, I can't. All right, we'll put this together. If it breaks coming apart, it breaks coming apart. Whatever. Kind of is what it is at this point. I mean, a solid blue isn't bad, but it would be cool to have it be a little bit different. It's the only downside to these standing desk things. They're very wobbly comparatively. Okay, now we're getting the extruder gears. Yeah, the Steve's hex trays. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I should have done it, and I didn't. And now I'm suffering. Ha ha ha. Lubricate bearings. My oil is inside. I will lubricate them later. Because we're going to end up disassembling this piece anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. For these ones, I'm just going to use oil. I've been using oil for years on Bondtech gears without a single problem, and I intend to continue using oil for years without a single problem. Cool. And you know what? Since I just re-lubed the Cheaty, nope, printer's in the way. Can't get inside. That's not happening anymore. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, we're like really starting to screw stuff together now. Okay. Alrighty. That goes. Ah, okay. I see. Got thumb screw assembly. With a spare spring, that's always convenient, because you know I'm going to screw that one up. Thank you. Ack! Why you no thread in? Thank you. Jeez. Alright, we got that done. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, we have another bearing. Where is that bearing? There. So the bearing goes in. Okay, they're using both. Okily dokily. So one of them goes right into there. And the other one apparently goes in up here. Okay. Looks like we also need to put some thread locker on the M3x6 FCHS. Well, I don't have any thread locker handy, so oops. Wait, what? I know I have some inside. If I really need to get some thread locker, I'll go get some. But if I don't need it, I'm gonna continue without it. But going inside requires me to move the machine to get inside. So that really needs, God bless. All right. I might have to call it then. Because moving the printer is, I'm trying to not talk about my pain on camera as much. But moving that printer didn't feel great. So I'm not exactly certain if I can move it back and then move it down and then move it back again. So, yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah. We'll do it. We'll add thread locker later. Chris, just put a note in there that I need to put thread locker on that little bolt. Yeah. I'll install it now, but we'll basically start the stream, I don't know, next week or the week after. I don't know. When we start the stream next time, we'll start with doing the thread locker. That way we do it right. I got my blue thread locker, but I think it's inside. Yeah, it's inside. Okay. All right, so I'll leave that one hanging out. We'll move past it. Drive gear also needs thread locker. My assumption is it already has it. Oh, does it use this other? I bet it does. And if it does, it has it. Huh. I would have thought the LDO kit would have come with thread locker, but I guess no. Weird. That doesn't fit. What set screw do I use? Is it one of these M3x2s? I guess. Yeah. And yes, I know thread locker adds complexity. I know. This must be the right one then. Set screw for the Bondtech. I didn't see one, and I don't have one that isn't metal, chrome, or I have black oxide. I know these two pieces are going to go together, so I'm going to do what Prusa does. I'm going to put them together like this. And then now, when I attach the set screw, oh no, I should be perfectly aligned. Okay. That should... All right, that should be where I need it to be. At least I think. I don't know if it's on the flat though, but like from a... Oh yeah, I wasn't on the flat at all. There, that's the flat. All right, let me do that one more time. Sorry. So this is the way that I've done it when I build Prusas. You put it all together, and then you loosen it so it can turn just a little bit. You push your gear all the way up, like to where it needs to be. And then you can retighten everything, and it should be exactly where it needs to be. There you go. That's the way I've done it. I don't know if it's right, but it's the way that I've done it. Oh, and the next step is to actually just put it all back together. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Beautiful. Sorry, I'm making sure it's lined up dead on, and it's not. I want to adjust it. I want it to be perfect. Ah, crap. That's not what I wanted it to do, though. Sorry, this is like basically impossible for me to show on camera. My apologies. But I am attempting to line up the teeth. All right. I think I'm happier with that. That's good. All right. Time to put bolts through. 25s. Okay, the instructions are really weird on this one. It says, tighten until the plastic bends and cracks. Back up 2 turns, discard parts, reprint and try again. How about you just don't do it wrong the first try? That's really weird. It's really weird. I can't get on board with that. I've got thread lock. It's just there's a printer in the way, and I hurt myself putting the printer on the ground. And so I don't want to cause any further injury by waiting. Voron team has jokes. That's literally just a joke. Of course they do. Of course they have jokes. I've apparently over-tightened it. I didn't crack anything, but I'm seeing some bending. I did put it in the right holes. Yeah, I did. Okay. Honestly, I think... I'm going to back this off just a hair. See if that brings it all back. Plastic was starting to bend. It's not cracking, but it started to bend. All right, drive alignment. We need some filament for that. I got random pieces of filament all over the damn shop. Jeez. Like a glove. Like a glove. Nothing is proud. Everything is where it needs to be. Let's go. Hell yeah. Okay, that all meshes together correct. In here goes one of the 25s. Let's do that. Says tensioning arm must move freely. Bolt may lock it into place, so don't tighten it. No problem. I'd say that's still freely. Yeah, this, Chris, this piece here too, I want it, well, I can leave this the blue. The blue is fine. Oh, dude. That's so cool. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay. And in here goes another one of the 25s. Yeah, it's another 25. Oh, that is super cool. It just kind of locks in. Oh, that's actually really cool. I know a lot of you are like, oh, Grant, our printer's been doing this for a long time. I get it. But you know what? It's cool for me. Here. I'm basically working right in the center. I'll give you guys a little bit of a closer look here. That's cool. Let me show you why I think this is cool. You unlatch that, and then this can fall out. You put it in, and you latch it, and it's there. That's super freaking cool. Like, seriously, that's super freaking cool. Noting that part also. Thank you. Still cool after the third build. All right, so I'm not just a complete and total loser. You all are losers with me. Cool. Tension knob, okay. There's an anti-squish thingamajig. I can't see, is it like supposed to show me the meshing of the gears? What? Softer and flexible materials will deform and extrude poorly under too much tension. Clockwork 2 adds an adjustment feature to set the minimum distance between the drive gear and the idler, limiting the squish on the filament. Okay. Does a screw go in there? Oh, I guess so. But what screw? What screw? It doesn't tell you what screw goes in there. Come on. Come on. I'm assuming it's another 25, but come on, guys. Oh, wait. Is that... No. That's what that little thing is on the inside. Ah. Okay. I see. It's for that little thing that we're supposed to thread lock in but didn't. That's what it's for. Yeah. And that makes sense. So that will set like a minimum distance. Oh, that is so freaking cool. Honestly. That is so cool. Dude. That's bloody brilliant, man. That's bloody brilliant. All right. Oh, jeez. Oh, that hurt. I shouldn't have done that. Nope. Oh, I don't even know where the part is. All right. Wait. How? I'm kind of stuck. If I kneel, I can probably get... Yeah, let's see. If I kneel... Okay. I'm going to put this down. I got a plan. Got a plan. This table can lift me. We've shown this, and... Okay. That worked. Use the table to help pull me up. Smart. I still didn't find the friggin' extruder. Now who's calling me? No! I'm busy. It's the 4th call, by the way, on stream today. Where's the stepper motor? I have apparently misplaced it. Unless it's... I think it's underneath. And guys, I'm not certain I have that in me. So I'm not certain I have that in me today. We've been going for 2.5 hours. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's a pancake. I don't know what box it's in, and I can't keep risking going down to check. I know what it looks like. I know it's a little 14mm pancake motor. I know what it looks like. I just don't know where it is, like what box it's in. And because I don't know that, I went down exploratory and I hurt myself. Same box as the other motors. Really? Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. If I just kneel and I don't bend my back, we should be okay. So, okay, for those who don't understand, I have a really bad back. I have severe disc herniations, L3, L4, L4, L5, L5, S1, and I have a slight herniation, S1, S2. So my entire lower back is just shot. Don't mess with your backs. Just look, if you think you shouldn't do it, just don't do it. Simple as that. That's as much as I want to talk about that. So, yeah, that's actually why I had long hair. I grew up my hair. We shaved it for charity, yada, yada. But I used a cane for 2 years. This is why you guys never used to see me either stand on camera. You never see my legs. And you never saw me walk on camera. And there's only one video where you see me use my cane. There's one video. Otherwise, I've never used my cane on camera that you guys have ever been able to see. So, yeah, I was very self-conscious that I couldn't walk in my 30s. I'm going to try to kneel straight down. We'll see if that works, but I'm going to preliminarily... I'm going to preliminarily send the table all the way down so that I can, if I need help, I can use it. By the way, it goes like way down. Like, it's great. All right, I should be fine. All right, we're going to just try to kneel, but we're going to use everything around me to do it. Got it. Okay. Okay. I don't think I ever showed the cane, other than like, you might have seen it, but you didn't see me use it. I almost never used the cane in videos. No matter what those videos were, I almost never used it in videos. All right. Let's look at the pancake stepper now that we got it. That goes down. Okay, pancake stepper goes like that. Oh, and it's threaded. Interesting. Okay, so we got to use the by 30s. That's kind of smart. And it's got a little bit of adjustment I saw. That is super cool, dude. I wish they put as much thought into the belt pathing as they did this extruder. Steve! Love you, buddy. Love you, buddy. See, you guys say there's no shame in it, but I did get hate comments when I showed it on camera when I used it that one time. But I guess it's hard to say there's no shame until you're a public figure and people will judge everything about you. So I get it. You all aren't utter pieces of garbage, but there are people that are, and well, I can't speak for all of you, but there are people that would that would make fun of me in the comments because I was disabled. And quite frankly, that doesn't fly around here. It just doesn't fly. So, yeah, after the one time, we got some comments about it. I never used it. There's a year where I didn't use the cane at all. I simply dealt with it. That was a bad move. Also got put in handcuffs a few times because of it. But I learned an unethical life pro tip. If you are trying to be drunk in public, use a cane. Nobody will ever suspect that you're inebriated. They will just suspect you're disabled. Oh, do I have the stepper pointed the wrong way? Ah, oh, dang it. Okay. And yes, we did ban those people. But yeah, unethical life pro tip. If you're trying to be drunk in public, use a cane. Bring a cane with you, because then you're disabled. I got in trouble with the police twice before I had my cane for suspicion of being drunk in public. Because, well, I kind of hobbled around like a drunkard. And apparently, nobody bothers you if you have a cane. So there you go. There's your unethical life pro tip of the day. You want to be drunk in public, use a cane. Mallet says, I use crutches from time to time. My wife was an amputee. We were not public figures, so maybe that's what saved us. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I remember one time when Amber and I, it still grinds my gears to this day. It still grinds my gears to this day. We were at Publix, and if you know anything about Publix in Florida, it's a thing. And we were checking out, and Amber was grabbing all the groceries, and someone yelled, "Why don't you be a man and take them for her?" And and for those of you that don't know me, I get really loud. I am very loud. You all are used to me just like presenting loudly. I can yell. I can get really loud. And I said as loud as I could, "Hey, asshole, I'm disabled. Stop judging people for the way that they look." And moved on with my life. Yeah, it was good. That was real good. I hope he was not invited back to that store, but I assume that he was. There was another time where a gentleman came up to me when my cane was kind of weird. We had crazy colors on it. And he said, "We don't like your kind around here." He was referring to the fact that because my cane was kind of crazily decorated, that I must have been a homosexual. So that was cool. Welcome to Florida. And so I told him very politely, I said, "What, a paying customer?" And then just walked away. It's beautiful. Yeah. Welcome to rural Florida. People are idiots down here. Regardless of what your feelings are, you don't say that to people. It's just not nice. I don't care if you are okay with homosexuality or not. That's all up to you, man. Those are your choices, but don't shove them down people's throats. All right? Just don't do it. I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. Me says, "What am I walking into?" You're walking into me retelling stories of my time using a cane when I was disabled. Well, when I used a cane. I don't use a cane anymore. Actually, sure he didn't think it was a pimp cane. No, it wasn't. It wasn't decorated like a pimp cane. Let's just go with that. I thought that you were a pimp. He did not think I was a pimp. I was also wearing a mask, which, given Florida, probably wasn't helping out at all. But, you know, intolerance be intolerant, you know? Trying to make sure that's all hitting appropriate. Is that really not? Somebody is revving their engine outside. Your car sounds like crap. Whoever you are revving your engine, your car sounds like crap. No shame in a cane. except for the over-the-hill gimmick canes with a honky horn. You know, I almost thought about putting a horn on mine, but it's just because I like upsetting people sometimes. All right, so we got that done. That's good. I'm going to move away from the personal stories because I get very heated about it, and I've had staff tell me a couple of times, we recognize that you feel certain ways about things, but you have to be more politically correct when you're referencing things that can be associated with your business, and they're not wrong. So I will be a good boy and shut up. Hey, I did those right. Let's go. M3x20s. If you want to hear more of the stories of my time using my cane, $10 tier or higher, or more weird interactions with people, $10 tier or higher, and our Patreon Discord gets you all that weird access. Because I don't know. I think our Discord knows I don't really have a filter in there, and I have way more of a filter on camera. Yes, there's a filter right now. Versus Grant without a filter, which a lot of people know is, that one's an interesting one. Grant without a filter is an interesting one. Alrighty. That one's good. We'll tighten the other one up too. I don't really mind this, where it's one screw from one side, one from the other, so it means that you have less of a chance of everything ripping out. So like, that's good engineering. Okay, this is really good engineering. You have it pulling from either way, so yeah. Ash says, when people lose an argument with me, they always say, your purple hair is stupid. And I'm like, really? I think my purple hair is expletive deleted. Cool. Sadly, it's not purple right now, but my profile is. We thought about coloring my hair before we shaved it, but we realized nobody will take dyed hair. So we didn't. Maybe now we can do it. I don't know. All right, I opened the latch. I got to put an M3x16 in there. I swear the hardest part of this is making sure that what I'm doing it on camera, right? I swear that is the absolute hardest part about doing all of this, is that making sure that I'm doing stuff on camera. Okay, a duct goes on here. I have like 4 of those ducts. I don't know which one's the right one. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Oh, they go like this. I knew that. Of course I knew that. Duh. I had no idea. Are these the same thing? They are. Okay. All right, you guys help me out. Which one of these do I use? I'm actually not certain. Those are the doors. Well, it looks like that's supposed to be what goes here. I think these are the same piece. Are they not? Yeah, these are effectively the same piece. One's just a little bit longer. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be using. The LDO one has an external clip. All right, there we go. Thank you. Threaded into plastic. That means 15 Uggy Duggies. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, okay. So I got a couple of people telling me the answers in here. Okano says, the one with the funny clip is the correct one for the LDO kit. It holds your chamber thermistor. That's pretty smart. And apparently it's half an Ugga Dugga. Man, the half of Ugga Duggas, man. That's life right there. Uggy Duggies for life. This is very much Miami Hurricanes colors, and that was not intended, to be clear. Chris, I think I want to do this in a different color too. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know yet. Debating. Potentially, though. M3x6. That's M4x6. That's the cool thing with this, because it is all open source and all that jazz. And all that jazz. Oh. It is really, really easy to just change out parts, reprint parts, change the color scheme if you want. The next one that we do, and I'm going to talk with Jason at Rocky Mountain about this, is I want to do a Harlequin where every single extrusion is a different color. I assume LDO just keeps random spare extrusions laying around. I want to do a printer where the extrusions are different colors. And I think that would be super freaking cool. That's a really nice setup. That is a very, very nice setup. So that's the extruder. The extruder is done. Tessa says no, only half of an UGA, so just UG. Yeah. Ah, man, hold on. Let's enhance. Check this out. I don't know. What do you guys think? God, it is so low contrast. Why is this camera just, it doesn't look good. I don't like the way this looks. That color is so much more vibrant than that. Like, it's at least that. Saturation a little bit. A little less, a little less. Sorry, it's going to bother the hell out of me until I fix it. Give me just a second. Actually, I think that's it. Yeah, that... that's much closer. It might be a little too much contrast still. These are the dumb things that I really worry about. Just so you guys are aware. No, I think contrast at 200 is good. More saturation? I mean, these colors are kind of crazy, but I don't want it to look red. Turn up the brightness? No. All right, we'll roll with that. Sure. Because, like, this should be white-ish. I don't know. There you go. It's funny, because it looks great on camera. Like, on the camera screen, this is a Canon Vixia camcorder above me. It's a Sony a6000 in front of me. It looks great on the Vixia, but for some reason, it loses quality. So, aperture, it's a camcorder, homie. I can't do those on the camcorder, I don't think. But yeah, this is Pop Blue and Galaxy Orange. This is a really, really nice bit of kit. I dig it. I think it's a really nice bit of kit. From here, we go into my buddy. This is E-RM. Is this the right one? Because on my instructions, I show E-RV. Is RM the correct one? Mine is RM, E-RM. I hope I did that right. You need your hot end, heat break, and block. I know. It's below me. It's a Revo. So, yeah, I'm using the Revo. Ah, RM, Revo Micro, Revo Voron. Oh. This is the wrong one then, because I have a Revo Voron edition. It should be a Revo Voron edition. I'm gonna have to go down again. Sorry, guys. Oh, up. It came with the machine, so I'm assuming it is. At least I knew where that one was. Ah, bless. I think this one's wrong. Yep, it's a Revo Voron. So we are missing that. So I printed the wrong part. Oops. This, I love this. I love the blue. I want more blue parts. I love this blue. It's a pretty blue. Yeah, what do we got? Oh, I got some more Revo nozzles. Sweet. We're going to go straight to Revo High Flow on this, by the way. We're not even gonna bother. Yeah, I didn't even think. That is very obviously the Revo Micro. So we need RV for Revo Voron, which means we can't go any further. So that is a-okay. I was going to be calling it in about 12 minutes anyway, so we can just hang out and chat for a bit if y'all want. But I printed the wrong part. Dang it. That's a big part too. I think that I want to do this out of the dark blue. Right? I think I want to do this out of the dark blue. Y'all, hey, actually, you guys can help me pick the colors. Since we're going to be redoing stuff. Oh, you can't see the heatsink after it's assembled? That sucks. Well, that sucks. So I guess you really only get to see the side of it. I don't have a ton of pop blue left, and I'm not certain if I have more of it. I'll have to check. But I have dark blue. So all the colors are Galaxy. So we have gray. We have Galaxy gray. Actually, here, let me just bring some of each color into camera here. All right. Let's get a little zoom in here. Of course, I don't know how accurate the color shows to you guys, but we've got Galaxy Gray, Galaxy Red, Pop Blue, Galaxy Orange, and Galaxy Dark Blue, all from Polymaker. To do this, what I would love to get is some of that new Galaxy ABS and Galaxy ASA. That stuff looks really nice. Like, really nice. Which would be super cool. Okano says you could redo it out of high temp nylon or PC. I was told not to do it out of nylon. Otherwise, I was going to do the whole thing in MJF. Thank God I didn't. That's an expensive mistake. But yeah, I was going to do the whole thing in multi-jet fusion powdered nylon, which would be super cool. But yeah, this is the color scheme for the machine. The gray, pop blue, orange, Galaxy, dark blue, Galaxy, and red Galaxy. So we have to reprint this piece. Do we do it out of the pop blue still? I think we do it out of a different color. Maybe we do it out of the red. I don't know. Do we do it out of the red? You guys tell me. Couple accent parts in the Galaxy. Well, it's all Galaxy. The orange is a Galaxy. Orange is a Galaxy color. I can't believe I did that out of the wrong color. Dang. Jose Ferreira says, I don't know if it's out yet. I've seen it teased in the Polymaker Discord, but I don't know if it's out yet. Yeah. So you guys tell me. Ashley says purple. I don't have purple. I don't have any purple. These are my colors. We gotta choose colors in that. Oh, yeah, it's a dark blue. It's a dark blue. Let me see what I can do about fixing that now that I have multiple colors on the screen. God, it really does look purple, doesn't it? Hold on. Let's see what we can do. It's a dark blue. Let's see. Saturation need to go up some. Might be close. I'm working on it. Sorry. That's not bad. That's pretty reasonable. Yeah, so this is it's a dark blue. It's Galaxy dark blue. Dark blue helped the radiator look good. All right, Chris. Remind me, dark blue for this. And you know what? We will the other, well, you don't see this. This I was gonna reprint, do out of a different color. I don't care. It can stay blue. It can say that pop blue. That's no big deal. You don't really see it in the model anyways. So yeah, we'll do this duct out of the Galaxy dark blue. What else do we have? Like what else is going on? I pulled this from over here. This stuff I can take away at this point, put it back into the box. And then yeah, I'm gonna look at new front tool head covers, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna look at different tool head covers. Ones that maybe can use the XL or can use a different machine. The only thing, printing ABS on the XL is gonna suck. But I'll try. Because it's outside in the cold in Florida. Cold, right? It's 74 Fahrenheit right now. I'm so cold. Like, my hands are white. Oh, well, they look white to me. They look red on camera. But, yeah. Check the back piece for the hot end mount. Yeah, what does that look like? What does the back piece for the hot end mount look like? Oh, yep, I got to redo this one too. So, yeah, both sides of the hot end mount, Chris. We got to do both. Because that definitely goes right there. God, the Bamboo did such a bad job on these parts. Here, let me show you. Let me show you that print quality. There's your My Machine Just Works print quality, ladies and gentlemen. Those holes don't even line up. That print quality is so rough. That's where it should be. I don't think these are even the right pieces. Those don't line up. What the heck? All right. Yeah, that doesn't really line up. Anyways, I got to redo both of these. Probably just do them both in the dark blue, so I only have to run one print. Those aren't the mated pair. They should be. Is there something that goes in the way? Wait, there's this. Did I think I have pieces from both. Like these are pieces from the other setup. Ah, I printed too many effing parts. Yeah, these two are the mated pair, aren't they? Does it say ERV on the side? It says nothing. There's no, but it doesn't say it anywhere. There's nothing on this that has a tag on it. So I'm just going to reprint it out of caution. And maybe we'll do the front side in check Discord. Okay. Oh. M. It says M. So yeah, they're both wrong. Thank you, sir. Yeah, they're both wrong. Who also pinged me? So, all right. Well, we have hit a mark. So, unfortunately, we are unable to continue. So, we're gonna have to we'll call it here. We'll call it here, y'all. I don't think I deserve another cookie, so I'm going to take those back inside. We didn't get as far as I wanted. I wanted to get the friggin' wiring done. I now have to, I gotta rename the video. I don't even know what we renamed this. Gantry? What did we rename this? This wasn't even, we didn't do any wiring. What did we do? What was it that we actually did today? That's all belt routing stuff. It's probe wiring. But we didn't really do the print bed either. What did we do today? Extruder? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, all right. Clockwork 2 extruder. Can we finish the extruder? Well, I'll take it. Good enough. Video's been updated. Clockwork 2 has 4 wires. Just retitle it part 4 wires. Nah, I got it. We're retitled. We're good. Why do I have to stop? We are missing enough pieces that we have to stop, right? There's enough things that we have to reprint that I did wrong in the first place. Something else was incorrect. There's enough problems that I did wrong on this that if we keep going, we have a lot more additive failure that comes into play here. So I don't want to stop, but we have been rolling for almost 3 hours. That's not too bad either. Given how bad my back is, I'll take 3 hours of standing, no problem. So next Wednesday, I have a thing going on, Synapse Summit down in Tampa. So if you're going to Synapse Summit, come and find me. Otherwise, maybe we'll just go do it Thursday, or maybe we'll just wait another 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. Because how much of the skirt? I printed the entire skirt. It's all done. The entire skirt's done. It's dark blue with some gray and red accents. So I think it's gonna look really cool. But yeah, anyways, guys, we gotta call this one here. So I appreciate you all coming out, hanging out, and enjoying. Like the stream if you didn't. Subscribe if you haven't. I do appreciate it. If you support the channel financially, if you do so feel inclined to do so, if you think that we've earned it, and at the $10 tier and higher, you get to come hang out with myself and the entire 3D Musketeers crew in our private Discord server. So anyways, if you don't want to do that kind of thing, leave a like. It don't cost a dime. We greatly appreciate it. But that is as far as we can get on the Clockwork extruder and on a couple of other things that I screwed up. So welcome building a Voron. Sometimes you get it right. Sometimes you got some problems and you got to figure it out the hard way. Anyways, guys and gals, everything in between and none of the above. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to call your loved ones. And as always, keep making awesome. Sometimes you got to make it twice. Sometimes you got to make it twice. I guess that means I need another Voron, huh? Printed those parts. I guess I need another Voron. Take care, everybody.